Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Racing with me, OKCB, where I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of binging. I was actually not binging during my break, but I was thinking about binging because why was I thinking about binging? I don't remember now. Oh, brother. I'm gonna travel down here because it's possible that I missed the fast travel board there. That's the only place where I might have missed something. So let me do that, and then I'm gonna do the qualifier race. What was I thinking about binging? Oh, I don't even remember. I don't Google it, I Bing it, because I don't get reward points for Googling things. I do get Microsoft reward points for Binging things, which is important to me, because that's the only way I buy new games on my Xbox, is by with my reward points. I can make, over $10 a month Binging. Like $11, $12 a month I can make Binging. They changed the rewards app. Actually, on the Xbox, they're unifying it with the Xbox Rewards app on PC and mobile. Because they did have a whole separate rewards app, but now they've integrated it with the Xbox app, which has a rewards section. And I think slightly fewer points are available, but it's hard to know, hard to tell. They make little changes here and there, and sometimes the changes they make allow you to get more reward points. And I do everything I can to get reward points. Although I'm not willing to play one level of Jewel on the tablet to get 10 reward points, because that's let's see, what is 10 reward points? That's like a penny. And it's not worth a penny to download Jewel and have to uninstall it, because Jewel is not a game I'm going to play. And that's only like, it changes every week or every month or something, the game that you have to play. I think it's like every week. Whereas if I play a game on a Microsoft game on PC, I can also get reward points like every day. But again, that's only 10 points, which, yeah, it adds up. I do all the 10-pointer tasks I can, but those are pretty easy. Just going into the store or something and then exiting, or going to a particular web page. You click on a button, it goes to the web page, boom, there's 10 points. But you don't get reward points for but I don't have a PC that I play anything on, so let alone a Microsoft game. But I do look stuff up. I do Bing stuff on Edge, within Edge on the Xbox. And I get credit for that as a PC search somehow. I think it's just an Edge search, or looking stuff up on Bing and stuff on my tablet or on my phone using the Bing app. Basically, it's if you look stuff up in the Bing app, or you look stuff up on the or looking stuff up on the Edge, you can get like $2.50 a day for 5 minutes of doing searches that are just sequential number searches. That's not bad. $2.50 for okay, maybe it's more like 10 minutes. All total. So it's like $3 with everything included for 10 minutes of effort. So what is that? 3, 6. That's $12 an hour. That's not bad. That's above minimum wage in most states. And it's not hard work. It's mindlessly just clicking on links. Actually, the hardest thing is using the Bing app to read articles, because it's bugged. Sometimes you have to read 10 articles and you get like a nickel, not even a nickel, like a half a penny per article. And normally that's okay. You tap and then exit and then tap and then tap, backspace, tap, backspace, tap, backspace, right? Except for the articles, it's, and I don't do news articles, I do like science articles, but science, technology, or sports. Have no interest in sports anymore, but I would rather them feed me sports articles than like general current events news articles. Problem with the science articles is they're overwhelmed with these little listicles. 25 things scientists still don't know about the world. Anyway. Okay, this I've seen. I know I've seen all these. The only thing I might be missing is a fast travel board. I've got achievements for everything else, but it doesn't look like it. But yeah, there's a bug so that you can do 10 of them a day, and yet you can only do like 4 or 5 of them at a time before the app bugs out, and you have to restart the app. Which is very frustrating because it's like 4 or 5, and if you get lucky and you get 2 5s, well, there's your 10. But if you get one, if you get at least 1 4, then you have to restart the app twice, to get up to 10. Anyway, okay, I'm pretty sure I found everything. I've been on every road. I think I've found everything for sure. So let me go do this race. Clear. Nice. One lap around here. That won't take too long. And it is a race, not a qualifier, so that's even less time because we won't have to skip over the free play and then manually enter and exit the qualifier itself, etc. And I qualified 10th. Oh, I didn't look to see if it was a mass start. Mass start, good. Because if it's a sequential start, I have to sit there and wait a minute and a half for everybody in front of me to go. Which is one of the things that I think should be changed in the game. I've mentioned this many times. There's 3 things that I would like to see changed in the game. This is one of them, that in a sequential start, you have to wait for everybody in front of you to go through the finish line, which is 10 seconds gap per person, which in earlier versions you only had to wait for like the 2 people in front of you to go, so you had to wait at most 20 seconds. Actually, you have to wait for the 2 people in front of you to go. The person 2 ahead of you would go at the start once you get to the starting line, and then you would wait the 10 seconds for the person in front of you to go, and then another 10 seconds for you to go. And if you finish in first, then you wouldn't have to wait at all. Finish in second, you don't have to wait 10 seconds. But here, when you finish in 9th, if you qualify in 10th place, you have to wait for all 9 people to go. Oh, and then yourself. So it's not just 90 seconds to wait. That's 100 seconds to wait. That's over a minute and a half you have to wait. It's a bit ridiculous, if you ask me. And then the other 2 things I mention often is the rubber banding is really tight in this game, so it's hard to finish in the middle of the pack. And I mean, the general difficulty is much higher. Part of it is rubber banding. And the other thing is the timers. You can't adjust the time goals. You can only adjust the AI goals. So if it's not a timed race, but I see that in other. I mean, I see that in Rise too. I don't know if that's in Rims, but since Rims is by the same people that make this game, it probably is also in Rims. No! Am I in 10th yet? Okay, good. I don't have to worry about running into anyone now. It's not like I'm ever going to catch anyone. I didn't bring him down, I don't think, either when I hit him. So that's good. He won't be next to me anymore. The brakes are not great on this bike, as I demonstrated when I was tooling around free play last YouTube episode. I kept overshooting things. That's because I have the level 1 brakes, but I also have the level 1 engine, so you would think that they would be consistent, right? But it's not. I spent last episode not really progressing, first part of the stream, not really progressing in my season, which lately I've been trying to get through the seasons as quickly as possible, but right now I don't have another game lined up. Another racing game lined up after this one, so I have to delay a little bit before I end the series. Plus, every time I add one series to start a new one, I have to do a whole new thumbnail and stuff, and that's a pain in the butt. Not really. I mean, it is, because I'm kind of a perfectionist about making sure the spacing is right, and the white spacing, and the framing, and everything. And I don't take a couple games in the past. I use stock screen captures. Oh, like my Civilization 6 is a stock screen capture. Or not stock, it's, you know, somebody posted a screen capture. I think Dirt 5 they actually took a screen capture stole it from Codemasters promotional material. It's probably I think those are the only two I can think of, though. All the other games I've played, I, play the game for a little bit, and I do my own screen capture. I'm pretty proud of some of them. I don't really like the thumbnail I did for Forza Horizons. There was like nobody else. I only had my one car in the frame, and I think I did that shortly after I did the thumbnail for my Dirt series, and that is only one car in the frame, but it looks great. I probably could have framed it a little bit tighter, but I don't know. I'm not really thrilled about the framing of it. But green car against the orange leaf background, because it was in New England in the fall. New England is always in the fall in Dirt, but it had Dirt Valley too. So, but the contrast, the colors and everything were really nice. But like gravel, I really liked the gravel one I did. I liked this one that I did for this game. I did a couple versions of my SnowRunner thumbnail, and believe me, it took forever to do the SnowRunner thumbnail. I had to line all the cars up, all the trucks up in a parking lot somewhere, and get a decent background. And boy, moving five trucks, I all had to very precisionally align. It would have been much easier had I just grabbed somebody else's screen capture, but I wanted the trucks that I was actually going to be using in the series. I'm going other thumbnails have I done? I don't know. Maybe I'll get Grid. Or I could get Wreckfest. That's always on sale. Grid Legends I've seen on sale a couple of times. If you guys have a suggestion, anybody out there has a suggestion for another racing game I can play, after this series is over, let me know. It's got to be available on the Xbox, and even better if it's a game that I have. It actually has to be, let me amend that, it has to be available on the Xbox One, because I don't think I'm going to get the Xbox Series X vertical bar S for a while yet. Just expenses have been such that I don't have enough money to get that. I also don't have space. I have to rearrange the space. I've already decided I'm going to get an S instead of an X. I always try to get the best I can get because it's most economical for long term. I think my audio is a little weird. Let me see if I can do something with that. It's not that weird, but let me just do something here. Okay, maybe that'll be better. It's a bug in the... Oh. They changed the Twitch app. Oh, that's worse. Hold on a second. Okay, let's see if this is better. I switched the group chat I was in. Sounds better. Yeah, there's a bug that they rewrote the app and it's buggy. And they have not fixed it in months. There's a bug that anyone who streams directly to Twitch from the Xbox has to start a party chat or a Discord chat. Otherwise, it makes the sound warbly. And you can really hear it on the mic, on my voice, but it's also the game sounds that warble. But not the background music, because I add that in after the fact. I'm still not thrilled about the audio, but I'm going to live with it for a bit. Sometimes it just clears up. Let me finish this race if it doesn't clear up. I'll switch back to Discord chat. Yeah, it's thankfully somebody found the workaround, because for a long time nobody could stream directly from Xbox to direct from Xbox to Twitch, and you can't stream direct from Xbox to YouTube. I'd rather stream to Twitch anyway. I'm gonna switch to the gun, I think. Okay, let's see if that's better. It'd be nice if you could do both. A Discord and a party chat. Maybe that would work even better. Oh, it's not good. Still. I think it's even worse. Yeah, the workaround worked flawlessly for me for months and months and months, but recently It's not related to the 1080 because it started happening before the 1080 switch over. So I'm not sure what changed. I know the app wasn't updated. Thankfully, someone found that workaround, but I'm sure a lot of people don't know about the workaround. I didn't know about it for a long time until somebody turned me on. Hero, still a VIP on my Twitch channel. Crap. But yeah, for months I had to put up with this warbling. And boy, it's awful. One more thing I can try, but it's pausing the stream, so I'm gonna wait till I'm done with the race to do that. Yeah, until I found the workaround, I had to keep pausing the stream, unpausing, pausing the stream, unpausing, and then that sometimes wouldn't work. It's not, believe me, it's not nearly as bad as it was before I discovered the workaround. People assumed it was my mic. I switched mics. I switched controllers. I switched. I've got a chat pad. I switched chat pads. I've tried it without chat pad. Okay, if you are watching on YouTube, there's going to be a jump cut here, and you probably won't notice the difference, except for the background music might change slightly. But if you're watching on YouTube, there'll be a quick break while I try to work on this, so I will be right back. All right, folks, I am back. Hopefully the audio is better now. How did I do? Last place. Imagine that. Oh boy. Last by how much? Quite a bit. Yeah, quite a bit. Had a pretty bad race. But, you know, to my defense, I had almost an entire second of penalty time. So we'll just ignore the fact that I'm 2.5 minutes behind ninth place. Alright. Lap info. There's only one lap. But you know what? I still get experience level points for that. So everything's good. Right. I am level 100. How about that? Woohoo. The worst 100 level player. I mean, the reason I'm the worst 100 level player is, well, because I'm bad. But I think most people that do this bad have given up on this game long ago. But I'm streaming it. I can't give up. I'm a stick-to-it guy. Which is not true. I have ended other streams early. Other series early. In part because I had no choice. Like Age of Empires. Oh, that's another game that I did not do a custom thumbnail for, but in that one I found somebody else's thumbnail, just like Civ. I was trying to go through career mode, and I still love that game, but I could not. Back 10 years ago, or 20 years ago, when I played the game when it originally came out, Age of Empires 2, I could get through the career, the campaign modes, all the campaigns, but I could not get through I struggled and struggled and struggled to get through just like the first 3 or 4 campaigns, and then after that, forget it. I could not finish the one campaign. I had to give up. Sad, very sad. All right, let's see what's next. The qualifier. Is that just it's just a section, so let's go ahead and do it. After this, I want to do one of the weeklies. Well, they're not quite weeklies. I don't know how often they change. They change every 14 days, something like that. But there's like 2 or 3 of them. So I think a new one comes out every week. Maybe it's 28 days, but there's 4 of them. I don't know. Okay, we always skip the free practice. Because who needs practice? Not me. I don't need it because it doesn't do any good. And first thing I do is the track map, so I can look and make sure that they everybody gets out ahead of me. Because if they don't get out ahead of me, I'm slow enough that they rear end me. I did start the session, right? Oh, no. Yeah, I did start the session. Why is nobody going? Okay, now they're finally going. 2 little purple arrows. Watch the purple arrows till they go away. Yeah, I have not been doing those weekly event things, so I've been trying to get through the career as quickly as possible. But like I said, until I get another game lined up, I'm not sure if I want to continue. How long? I'm going to do with at least 2 career. If I had another game lined up right now, I would jump right to level 5 upgrades and then call it. But without another game lined up, I don't know, to go to 3 and then to 5, or just go ahead and go to 2 and do the whole series. 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I could get through it pretty quick if I needed to. Alright, let's do it. I don't know what episode. I think I'm on like episode 50 or something now. It's almost enough that I should change the order of the playlist. Once I get over 50, I like to change the order of the playlist around. What I should do, and I've talked about this many times, is do separate playlists for each season. And so there are not too many of them. I'd still have a main playlist, which would be in reverse published order. But I would also, on my webpage, have a section for that game that has links to the separate season playlist. Which would be nice to do. But it's a matter of putting effort in. Apparently I'm not very good at putting in extra time. I stream like 16 hours a week as it is. And then there's time chopping the videos up, so it's at least 20 hours a week I spend on the streaming thing. And I make maybe $50 a year from ads. And it costs me $70 a year to oh, it's actually more now. It's $100, over $100 a year to stream at 1080, because I use the Lightstream service, and there's cheaper services. I investigated Streamlabs online, because I want to be able to use overlay. It wouldn't cost me anything if I didn't have overlays and background music and stuff. But on Xbox, you have to pay. There's no free OBS thing on Xbox. But Streamlabs Online gives me the option to stream right from consoles. It's not just on Xbox, PlayStation 2. Streamlabs Online lets me stream directly from Xbox, and they let me put up overlays and the webcam if I wanted and all that stuff, which would be great, except their overlay editor, you can't use like Streamlabs slob OBS type of overlays. You can't import the Stream Elements overlays that I have now, and their overlay editor lets me set up like pictures on the screen, and that's it. You can't add a chat window, you can't add background music, you can add animated graphic or a static graphic, and that's it. So they show their stream library list example, library list, and they're all like framed. So you got this frame blocking part of the game, or I guess you could shrink the game. And why it lets you change scenes so that you can change between, blocking all of the game or blocking just half of the game. So you can have a Be Right Back scene that blocks all of the game, or a frame that blocks part of the game. But I don't think they have alerts built in. No, I don't. The only thing they give you is graphics. You can import graphic files or videos. No, I'm not even videos, like animated graphics, PNG files. That's it. Like, man, that's terrible. No wonder you're only like $5 a month. So they would let me stream at 1080 for $5 a month, but I'd have to. Why am I paying $5 a month to block my screen when I can't do anything else? I can't add background music, can't add a chat window, can't add alert window, none of that stuff. So instead, I'm paying like $14 a month to stream in 1080 through Lightstream. So until Streamlabs gets their act together, Streamlabs Online, and allows you to import Stream Elements or someone else's editor, somebody else's overlays. Because Stream Elements is free, I can do all my overlays in Stream Elements. Let's end this. Yeah, and I'm always 10 times higher on qualifiers, as they cheat. I've mentioned that many times, so I'll keep going into it. But they do. Those aren't actually the qualifying times that the lowest AI would have. They, once the qualifier ends, they just give them all shorter times. Yeah, the audio sounds good now. That's good. So yeah, Stream Elements is free, so I set up all my overlays in Stream Elements, and the editor is kind of quirky. It's an online editor. I do it on my tablet, which is kind of quirky. I could actually do it on my Xbox better, and I think maybe I'll switch to that. Let's see. Okay, and the race. Oh wait, I was gonna do. It's a full circuit, so I'm definitely not going to do that. I'm going to do one of these, well, I'm right by this one. So let's see, there's how many available right now? 3 available. It has 1 day to go, so let's do it. It's a whole lap on the circuit, though. So let's not do it, because that's going to take too long. Will it take too long? How long is this circuit? Like, it's not. It's like 15 minutes or something. I got time to do that. Let's do it. Track map. That does me no good. So we get to see how my 100 level compares with other people's 100 levels. The actual field. I mean, I'll probably be in the middle of the field. And this is also not multi... Oh, I didn't check the physics level and all that. At least it's not raining. It's not cross-platform, so it's just Xbox people. And I'm not sure if it's just Xbox One or if it's all Xbox. Somebody said no, it's all Xbox that's together, but I'm not sure how reliable it is because not a lot of people play. But I think he said he's on Series X, but he's got friends on Xbox One, and they could all play together. So, but even if it is all Xboxes together, which is a fairly new game, it should be cross-platform. Most new games are cross-platform these days, but it's a smaller publisher, smaller development company, a smaller developer. Not exactly a AAA title. Or AAA developer, or AAA publisher. Can I get info? I just want to see if I can tell what the, no, this isn't going to tell me. This is just career mode. I wanted to see what the, AI skill doesn't matter, of course, but I want to see what, if I can tell what the physics is. It was on the info screen, but I forgot to check it. How conservative do I have to drive? I can usually tell. I do seem to have my wheelies under control, so that would tend to tell me it's the beginner physics model. And I can drive up on the curb without losing it, so it's not the highest physics. It's not realistic physics, because I wouldn't be able to accelerate without leaning forward. And in fact, on the highest physics, I can't brake without doing a endo. So I have to ask, Red Silver was on stream earlier, and I have to ask him, he's playing Red Dead Redemption 2 now, he says he's addicted to it. I wonder if the red has anything to do with Red Dead Redemption. I kind of assumed that maybe he was a redhead, but then older, so he's got gray hair, hence Red Silver. I mean, I have no idea, but that was a guess for how he came up with that nick. But then his Discord is just Silver, so maybe he's known as Silver for whatever reason, or came up with the name Silver for whatever reason, and then added Red for Red Dead Redemption, and he started playing that on his Twitch. I don't know. I call him Red. I don't know what other people call him. Sometimes I call him Mr. Silver. people do name their Twitch IDs after their the game they play. In fact, I have Roll Cage Underbar TV. I'm Roll Cage TV everywhere else, all my socials, everything, and my Xbox ID and YouTube @ID and Discord @ID. But on Twitch, it's got an underbar in it because some guy used to play the game Roll Cage, and he decided, oh, I'm going to make my ID Roll Cage TV because I love the game Roll Cage, and I never even heard of the game Roll Cage. Yeah, I don't think he's been online. He hasn't streamed anything for a year. I don't think he's been online for, well, at least 3 years, because I tried to ask him to change his ID so that it would go back in the pool and I could get it, and I offered to pay him money, but he never answered my whisper. He was open to whispers, but he never answered my whispers. So I'm assuming he hasn't even been on Twitch in 3 years. He might, be dead. I don't know. It's kind of crude to say, but probably some kid. Once he went away to college, he lost track of he lost that Twitch password and started a new one. If anyone out there knows how to get a hold of somebody's, how to hack in and get a hold of some Twitch email address, let me know. Don't really. Well, I mean, pretend that you know who it is and that you didn't hack into his account, and then tell me the email address in a Twitch whisper. Yeah, I'm a friend of his, old friend of his. Yeah, here's his current email address. I mean, maybe it's not even the email address. I suppose you could also, oh yeah, I'm an old friend of his. Here's his Twitch password. Yeah, he gave me his password before he retired from Twitch. Here it is. I didn't hack into it or anything. But for $100, I'll give you his password. 50 now and 50 when you. I've often said I'd be willing to give him at least 4 figures to change his ID. Of course, the 4 figures includes the cents and decimal point and dollar sign. No, I would pay him a good amount to change his ID. So much up front, so much when I can confirm that his ID has been changed, and then so much because you can always change it back within 6 months. So much, and then another installment when I can actually change my ID to his. Although I've been Roll Cage Underbar ID for so long, one advantage of having the underbar is people have TTS, text-to-speech, on their Twitch channels, and if I visit someone else's Twitch channel, the TTS pronounces, because my name has an underbar in it, the TTS can actually pronounce it. Although they pronounce it Roll Cage, which is weird, because Roll Cage is an actual name of something. Roll Cage TV. And TV is not because of television. I hate television. I haven't watched television of any kind in well over 20 years. I haven't watched anything with sports on television for 30 years. But, oh, maybe more than 30 years. TV are my initials. That's why it's TV. My inspiration was Impulse SV from Minecraft. Somewhat famous Minecrafter. SV is his initials. In case you're wondering what the TV stands for, I tell everyone it stands for titanium vanadium because I'm strong and dangerous. But I was once lightweight as well. Not quite as lightweight anymore. Until I got married, then my weight went up. Then I started working out real heavily and my weight went down. Not as much though, because I had a lot more muscle on me. Then I got on medication that really exploded my weight. But fortunately I lost most of that once I got rid of that medication. So I think according to BMI I'm still overweight, but I was like morbidly obese on BMI scale. But I'm at a pretty healthy weight for someone as old as I am. When you're older you want to have a little bit more weight on you. That's what I've been told anyway. Better to have a little extra weight than be a little underweight. I think in general that's better, as long as it's within reason. But yeah, especially when you get older, you don't want to be underweight. But of course, you don't want to have layers of fat around all your aging organs as well. So. But no, in case you're wondering, my real name is not Titanium Vanadium. And roll cage came from the fact that I'm reckless. I like driving games and I'm reckless. So I need a roll cage. Unfortunately, they don't make roll cages for motorcycles. Otherwise, and if you are a chess player and you go on the old Internet Chess Club, I went by Night Odds, which I thought was a great nick idea. Nobody ever called me that. But I don't play chess anymore. I was okay ICC, but then now I had a chess.com ID, and I don't really like chess.com, and you have to pay an exorbitant amount of money to get all the features. So I mean, I canceled that right away. But I still have a Lead Chess ID, and both of those are Roll Cage ID, Roll Cage TV. But I don't play chess anymore. I still follow a little bit, but I'm old. I don't think so well. I never got it. I got good enough at chess. Mostly, I'm a quote-unquote quick learner. I rise to competence pretty quickly at most things. Physical things and other things as well. But once I achieve competency, I hit my ceiling pretty quickly. Some of it's because, you know, I don't like to put in a lot of time on things. I never like to put in a lot of time on things. The only thing I put a lot of time into was pocket billiards. Pool, as we call it in the U.S. And I got decent at that, not world, national caliber. Although I haven't been to national tournaments, but I've been to lots of state tournaments, open tournaments you don't have to qualify for. And I played in a very competitive league at a pool hall that had 9-foot full-size tables. It was a very serious league. They always sent a couple teams at least to the nationals in Vegas who, had success. And I played for probably the best team in the league. The pool hall simply, not necessarily. A couple of league players would go, but I played a best team in the league. I was probably the fifth, maybe the fourth ranked player on the team. And so I got up there, pretty good skill. But then I started getting older, and my eyesight wasn't as good, and my nerves weren't as good, and my fine motor control wasn't as good. And my money wasn't as good to be able to go practice all the time, and my attitude wasn't as good, and so I still can't even watch pool anymore because I just get sad. The team I played for never had a lot of success in state tournaments, though, because we were used to, a lot of the state pool tournaments are on 7-foot tables, and we played on 9-foot tables, and it's a whole different game. We never practiced enough. All right. Oh, wait, I didn't look to see how I did. Info? Oh, leaderboard. That's not what. Show me. See, they don't. The other thing is they don't show everybody. So the list isn't this small. Because you'll see I'm at the bottom, and they only show like 2 people below me. And it's not that there's only 2 people below me. I swear. But, because I've had it, I mean, if I'm out of like the top 15 or something, they always only show a couple of people below me. This is only one day to go, so it should be the maximum number of people. So anyway, but it is fewer people for sure on Xbox. The game is not super popular. When I started my Twitch stream, I can see how many people are playing that particular game, and it's almost always 0 in this game when I start streaming. How many people are streaming that game? Playing that particular game on stream. So in other words, streaming that game, or at least using that. Maybe they're playing that game, but they're playing it from a hot tub, so, you know, they have just talking or hot tubs as their category. But anyway, yeah, so I don't get to scroll down very far, but I don't know, there might only be 16 people, because I usually can scroll down farther than 2, I think. But I'm ahead of somebody level 39, that's good. Level 94 up here in 9th place, so the level doesn't tell you everything. Although 94 isn't all that. 69, nice. Here, the top two people, though, level 200 and 301, so they're dedicated players. But yeah, I can play this game forever. At this point, I'm not going to get any better. I kind of get offended anymore when people talk about beginner stuff. It was like that in chess, too. You know, I'd have to buy beginner books. No, I'm not a beginner. I've been playing chess for, semi-seriously for at least 30 years, and I've been playing it since I was a kid. You know, 50 years ago or more, over 50 years ago, since I learned the rules. But, yeah, I'm not a beginner. I'm just not very good at it compared to the people who are serious. Like I said, I could beat all of my friends until my friends stopped wanting to play with me, because I could beat them every time. But then you go online and play real players. I went to a chess club once. It was basically a youth chess club. But, you know, so youth and their parents were there playing in the tournament, and I don't know, there weren't too many people there. I think I may have won one game out of 4 or something like that. But yeah, definitely not in the top half or so of the people there, including the kids. Anyway, I will be getting money out of this, or credits out of this. And there's 2 more here, which maybe we'll do some of that in the next episode. Although probably not, because this might take the entire episode. Full circuit. It's only 1 lap, right? Yeah, it's only 1 lap, so I'll be able to do that and do another one of those weekly things. Unless I decide I want to do more qualifiers. I don't know. I'll think about it during my Twitch break. And you'll get to see it when I come back. Here, cliffhanger. You never know. So if you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I'm going to take a few minute break here if you're watching on YouTube. That's going to be it for this YouTube episode. Next episode will be out next weekday at 6. Sorry, next weekend, Saturday, Sunday at 6 p.m. U.S. Central Time. That's when all of my TT Alaman 3 episodes, videos drop. So Twitch, stick around. YouTube, next episode. Either way, I will see you then.